Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new product review, and now it's time to make a look to the Space Marines. Sorry if it's coming a little bit late to the channel, but I had difficulties to receive it, and the order where I purchased the book was delayed for other reasons, and now I just received it. So I will go through the book and I will give my opinion. So this is going to be the thickest codex ever, right? Well, ever. The thickest codex up to now. We're talking 208 pages, and it's going to be the thickest codex that we are going to have in 9th edition. I'm wondering if they will split the Space Marines in the future, because this is starting to be really a huge book. Okay, you can see that they have changed now with 9th edition the logo of the Warhammer 40,000, as we have seen in other books, and and we have this type of art in the front, and we have a picture at the back. Okay, this is a hardcover English version. Okay. So yeah, we have here the first page. I'm talking about the Adeptus Astartes, the introduction, with these nice pictures, and we have here the content, and you can see there is a massive list of units there, and at the end we'll follow the structure of all the codexes. It's a little bit less than half, but the first part of the book, almost half, is a background, an explanation of the units and so on. So it's more all background explanation. Then we will have a showcase, and at the end we will have the rules. As you can see, the rules start in page 90 and it's finishing in page 208. So it's a little bit more than half of the book. I would say 40 or 35, 5 and 60, something like that. 40-60 to call it in a way. Okay, so let's start. I will go fast, I will not share everything, but you can see, I just want to show you the flavor. Look this page, okay? So this is really a nice, 1,000 chapters, so a really nice is a book, okay? Very, I love these maps. When we have here in red, we have all the Diabolus things. Sorry, okay? And this is the path of the Imperium. So the black parts are the veiled space. So these parts are not know what is happening there. So really, the Empire is really decimated. Okay, it's really in a very bad situation. Okay, so yeah, we have this is the highest stellar. So it's really interesting to see that again. A lot of nice art. Well, this art have been a while with us, right? But we see there is a lot of nice everything very nice. Very nicely done. Again, we have the first company. So I will go fast now, but you can take now. They are talking about the Recluse Arm and the Apothecarium. So all the different. We are going to see that armory. Okay, so. These books are really a small piece of art, right? So the Ultramarines and all the successive chapters, the Imperial Feast, the Blood Angels. So we have here all the main Marines, Dark Angels, Raven Guard. Okay, they talk about some war zones as well, Space Wolves, Salamanders, Iron Hands. We have here the Death Watch. Okay. No, remember the Death Watch is part, and then we have some successive chapters. Okay, the Black Templars are the first one, but we also have there the Crimson Feast. So you can see, and we have unknown foundings. That is also interesting to see. Okay, we have the Minotaurs and the Red Scorpions from Forge Wall are as well here. Okay, and this one's the Carcharodons. Okay. Again, more background and histories, the insignium of the Astartes. So this is all the information you need to create the atmosphere of your army, right? And I think this is now the showcase. If I'm not wrong, this is the showcase. They start with there is not a clear separation. Yeah, 78 is showcase. So we start here the showcase with the insignias of the Astartes. Okay. So now the showcases have changed a little bit on these codexes, and you can see. I will not open more because I don't want to damage my book, sorry. But you can see that we have here, so it's a little bit of mixture of information, how to do the markings and how to paint them. So it's really a nice guide if you want to paint the Space Marines to have this, right? And then we have here a huge army of these are Raven Guard, Ultramarines and Blood Angels against Chaos, the Black Legion. Okay. Then we go to the rules. Okay, we will have they are divided by these colors. So we have first the Battle Forge rules, then we will have the army abilities, match play rules, crusade rules. These crusade rules are used mainly for crusade games, of course. So okay, we'll pile with the specific rules of the campaign that you are playing, and we'll pile with the rules from the basic book. Then we have war gear, points and rules reference. Okay, so first they talk about the combat patrol, what is a combat patrol, and they talk about the detachment abilities. Okay, and then you have the chapter tactics for each chapter. Here we have as well Death Watch, Blood Angel, so the ones that used to be in a separate codex, now they are inside this book. We have as well the successor chapter abilities, and this one, sorry for that, this one here is just telling you that if you are successor chapter of Ultramarines, you can use the Ultramarines rules, okay, and then you don't use any of the other successor chapter rules. Then we have the chapter command. Okay, remember now you only can have one captain per army, and I think 2 lead ones. But here you see how these are the points that cause you to, if you want to transform your chapter master, your captain into chapter master, or your or you want to transform, I don't know, the apothecarium into the chief apothecarium or the head. Okay, so you have here the points and what they give to them. We have now the stratagems. I will not go through the stratagems neither, but you can see that they are also with colors, so you can know which type, so they are grouped now by type of stratagems and when they are used, right? So you can have more idea. So these are, for example, war gear stratagem. These are strategic play stratagems, so you can see that they are sub-classified. So this, I think, is a good addition because it's making you easier. It's easier for you to find what you are looking for, right? We have the warlord traits. Okay, so we have the Space Marine warlord traits, we have the Vanguard warlord traits, and then we have the chapter warlord traits, so the ones for each chapter. And here we again it's including Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Death Watch. So we have all the main chapters here, including Death Watch, that technically is not a chapter. Okay, we have as well the relics, Librarius discipline, operation discipline for the psychic powers. Then we have the litanies, we have the chapter approved rules, okay, the crusade, and then we have the crusade rules. And here you see these are all the agendas and all the things that you need to make a crusade game, okay. So the requisitions, the battle traits, the honorifics, okay. So all what you need, all the special things that this army can use for the crusade relics for crusade games. And here we have an example of crusade army. Then we go to the data sheets. Here again, before data sheets, we have even more rules here. There are a lot of rules and all those things to be learned on this book, really. And one thing that you will notice, there is not any named character, okay? All the units that are specifics from the chapters, they will come in the supplements. So we will not have the specific units for the Space Wolves here, or the specific units, I don't know, for the Death Watch, like the Corvus Flyer, okay? The other thing we have, I think was here, okay, non-codex compliant chapters is telling you which units they can get and what units they cannot get. For example, Black Templar Liberal units cannot be from the Black Templars, cannot be from the Black Templars chapter. So you cannot take, if you're playing only Black Templars, you cannot have Librarians. Dark Angels, so the Dark Angels, they don't have Vanguard veterans or Vanguard veterans. Okay? So here you have the limitations. To be fair, they are very little because almost Dark Angels can use almost everything plus the units that they will have in their specific codex. Okay, there is not 9 characters, so I guess we don't have here Robot Gilliman, so I guess he will come in the Ultramarines, or we don't have Magnus Calgar. You can see we jump directly to the captains. We have 2 pages of captains, 2 pages and a half, then we have the elite ones, again 2 pages of elite ones, then we have librarian, okay, chaplains, tank marines and servitors. And now we go to the troops, and in troops we have intercessors, assault intercessors, heavy intercessors, infiltrator incursor, and tactical squad, and now the company champion is elite. Okay. Then we have the scout champion, that is a scout squad, that is elite as well. And we have here all the elite troops, so I will not go through all of them, but you can see there is a big amount of type of veteran units, judicaries as well, elite troop. Okay. The reavers, the aggressors, the different variants of the terminators, the centurions, and the invictor squad warsuit, so the dreadnoughts, the venerable dreadnoughts, okay, the ironclad and the redemptor dreadnought. And then we go to the fast attack, where we'll start with the assault squad, and then we have the outriders, and then by the ATV squad, bike squad, scout bike squad, attack bike squad, suppressor squad, so you can see interceptors, all the different variants of the land speeders, including the Primaris land speeders, and we have also the, you can see the type, and then we have the hell blasters, eliminators, heavy support, centurion, eradicator, devastators, and so you can see a lot of units on the heavy support. Okay, and the tanks, the different variants of the tanks, and more tanks. Okay, you can see that the Space Marines, they really have a huge book, and even more tanks, and more tanks. These are the repulsors that are really strong ones. Then we go to the transports, and in transport we have Rhino, Razorback, and Impulsor, and then and drop pod and land speeder Storm, and finally we have the flyer, that is the Stormheart Interceptor, Storm Talon gunship, and Storm Ribbon, and Hammerfall bunker, what is a building. Okay, so they have no fortress on top. So this is all what you have. These are, you can see, we have I don't know how many pages of profiles of data sheets, but yeah, we start here, 126, so 70 pages, 126 to 194, 68 pages of data sheets, a lot to take here. Okay, then we go to the weapon profiles. Sorry for that. We have here some special rules are already grouped in weapon profiles. We have here all the rules of all the weapons. Okay, you can see. Again, some pages of rules. Then we have the points. And one thing I like now from the points thing is that now you have, for example, here the captain, and you have here all the points of what you need to include. You can include on your captain. Okay. So you don't need to go here and have the captain or there to see what is the points. No, you have everything grouped by type of units. Okay, so this means that there is more pages on points, but when you look at a specific unit, you have everything about this unit in just this column. Okay, all the options. And then we have the glossary at the end to tell you about some specific rules, and it's addressing you to the right page so you can find the rules. So this is also interesting. It's a reference table, for example, if you need to know what is Angels of Death, so you here is telling you where to go. I don't know when to see what is the rule of combat squads. So it's telling me here on which page it is, and this is a small explanation as well if I need it. So what is quite interesting, okay, and here we have the glossary. I know what is a bolt weapon, what is honorifics, and so on. Okay, so this is a huge book of the Space Marines. So one is a massive book, a massive codex for Warhammer 40,000. So that's all what I want to share here. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give a like if you have liked it. Let me know what do you think about this book, about this video, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!